Today's guest is a force, an artist, an innovator, an entrepreneur whose talents stretch far beyond a single title. We dive into the creativity, strategy, and resilience that fuse their multi hyphenated success and the story behind how they build a life that honors every gift they carry.
My joint real quick. Hey, baby, come here.
I'm trying to dance with you, romance with you. I'm working all night long. I wanna ride with you. I'm trying to slide with you. I'm talking all night long. Said it's sad tonight. And I got a party at my place, and it's looking real good in there. Nothing but good vibes in the building. And you're looking alright, girl. Gotta find the best way to get me close to you. Cause you're fine as hell, yes you are, girl. Trying to bring you near, make my hands disappear. It's a shame what your mama gave you. You're looking real good. Ooh, wait, baby. And if you feel what I'm feeling, let's just go and chill and give each other conversations. I'm talking all night. Ooh, and I hope you don't mind. I'm trying to dance with you, romance with you. I'm talking all night long, all night long. Yeah, I wanna groove, I wanna move, baby. I'm talking all night. Gotta roll with it. Oh, baby, just roll with it. Ooh, I don't care if they hear me. They just gotta flow with it. Ooh, gotta flow with it. Ooh, looking sexy in the lights. I'ma step when the time is right and pull you closer. It's gonna be you and only me. I don't see nothing wrong with us grooving all night long, cause we all grown. And I hope you don't mind. I'm trying to dance with you, wanna romance with you. I'm talking all night long. Ooh, I wanna groove with you. I really wanna move.
Hey, you guys. Yes, it is Tuesday. Another live episode on Live with Vicky P. And as you know, as I know, it is always a vibe on the Live with Vicky P show. I have a new guest on here. She's not a Southern Soul artist. She's not an R&B artist. She's not a rapper, but she is a boss lady. You hear me? Boss lady. And I felt like she deserved a seat at my table to give my audience a little of what she does. She's a playwright, she's a host, she's an MC, she's a motivational speaker, she's a writer, a director, a producer. Let me go ahead and bring her on here. Let's go ahead and get started because I can't say anything else. Here we go.
Hey, hype me up. I like it. Yes.
Listen, been looking so forward to having you on Live with Vicky P show. From one
Vice versa.
sister to another sister. I'm super excited. What I want you to do, I want you to introduce yourself again because, baby, I'm going to hype my sister up. You hear me? You have the
Yeah.
floor.
Hello, hello, hello. I am Makelia LaRee, aka Miss Fed Up. I am a native of Troy, Alabama. I am a writer, director, producer, host, motivational speaker, community activist. You name it, I just about do it. I wear a lot of hats. The main one is I am a mother. As well to an 11-year-old son, and I'm also his basketball coach too. And we have a game tonight. But guess what? I told him, y'all gonna have to start without me. So the assistant coach will step in tonight till I get there. Because guess what? I'm live on the Vicky P show, baby.
Come on, baby, because we're going to do this thing, huh? And listen, it don't take all night to do what we need to do. So let's
Yes.
get into this. Because, girl, I mean, you are a playwright. You're a host. She has a podcast. How do you manage to keep all of these hats in order?
Through prayer, through my anxiety pills, through my blood pressure pills. Uh, through my therapist. Yeah, it takes a lot to manage all the hats. But I say, but God, He is the foundation that I stand on. He is the strength that I use to push through and to continue to put on more hats. Because there's a lot I want to do, and I feel like my purpose isn't just one purpose down here. So therefore, I try my best to do everything. I feel like when I'm done, it would get God to say, "Servant, well done." So yeah, a lot of prayer, a lot of medicine, and I keep my therapist on rotation weekly.
Speed dial. So you wrote and produced your first hit stage play titled What's Next?
Oh, you did your research. Yes. Yes. January the 28th, 2012. What's Next debuted in front of 930 people. So my first show was a sellout show. And it was a great show. I took some journal writings that I did while I was living in Virginia. When I would go back to my room, I would just write about different things that was going on in the world and in our communities. That's basically what a lot of my show is about. Every play I write is about things that are plaguing our community, things that we don't want to talk about in our families. I take those topics and I put it into a comedic form because I've learned that people don't want to just hear preaching and statistics, but if you give it to them in a way that they can laugh, when they get through laughing, they're going to say, aha, yeah, caught that. They caught that. So it's a way to entertain and educate at the same time. But yes, the first production was back in 2012. Now, 5 productions later, I'm still here standing.
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to say. That was just only the first of many. And then after that, you had House of Secrets, Mama's Safe,
Mama
Mama
save
Safe,
me. Mama
Save
save
Me.
me.
Okay,
Yes.
let's talk about Mama Save Me a little bit. Let's talk
Mhm.
about that. So what was the concept of Mama Save Me? Let's give
Um,
the listeners a concept right quick of Mama Save Me.
yes. Being realistic. I always try to write something that we can resonate with, and we can say, oh, I know what she's talking about. I've experienced this, or I know someone that has experienced it before. So Mama Saved Me was just what it says. When we get into a situation, who we call first? After we call on God, who we call first? We're gonna call Mama. If she's living, we call him Mama. So that's where the title came from, Mama Saved Me. And it was about a situation where the child in the show, he was a teenager. He got into a situation, and he couldn't do nothing. He was rebellious. Mama didn't know nothing. He didn't want to listen to what Mama had to say. But when they put those clinks on him, and he was getting ready to go face that judge, he yelled out, "Mama saved me!" And
Save Me.
yeah, it brought it full circle, and to try to show that generation that because I went through it too. I want to hear what mom and dad got to say. They raised me right, but that's boring to live, right? That's boring. I'm gonna go ahead and test the waters a little bit. So I know about calling mama because I need mama to save me.
Come
So that's
on.
why I said every show I've written, it is not a fictional it's not fictional. It's something that either came from my life, my testimony, my past, or somebody's as far as family, friends, or in the community that I've seen. And so I wrote about it.
Mama Saved Me. I love the title of that song. I mean that production play, Mama Saved Me, because it sounds so much like my son. Like you said, the rebel. You're gonna always have one that I tell you the truth.
Yes, and mine wasn't even born then. But guess what? The Lord was preparing me because now Jesus, I have to call and say, Mama and Daddy saved me. Because whoo, Lord, he pushes every button, okay? So
But you didn't even know you had, girl.
but I thank God for him. I thank God for him. He is my motivation, though. He is my motivation, so he can see an example in front of him of how you turn your dreams into a reality, and that it takes work. You just can't want it. You gotta put out some work. So, but yeah, Mama Saved Me. It was a good show. It was a good show.
It sounds like it. And then grief, grudges, and guilt. Grief, grudges, and guilt. Grief, the 3 Gs. Grief, grudges,
Yeah.
and guilt. Just give me a little bit. Let me imagine how that production was.
Yes, it's just like the title, Grief, Grudges, and Guilt. It came from losing my last grandparent. So this play actually helped me to get out of my own grief. Writing helped that because I took a 7-year break. 2017, I did my 4th production, which was Deceitful Blessings. That was the 4th production. And after that, I sat down. I didn't mean to sit down for 7 years. But we all know what the number 7 means. So even though I didn't mean to do it for 7 years, the God knew what he was doing. And so in 2024, November 2024, I put out Grief, Grudges, and Guilt. And that show is about losing loved ones, losing the matriarch. We all know when death happens in the family, it's gonna be some drama, okay? Some drama's gonna take place before the funeral and after the funeral, okay? Matter of fact, probably during the funeral, all right? Because if somebody picture ain't in that obituary, we're gonna have some problems. You know how it goes.
If the name ain't on it.
Yes, honey, you can't leave nobody out of the obituary, okay? People get offended. So, but yeah, it's about the main character. She loses her mother. She loses her mother in the show, and she's going through grief. And then she gets a knock at the door after the funeral, where a secret mama took to the grave shows up. And it deals with the grudges part. That secret that mama took to her grave. It created grudges with that individual. She felt like she was abandoned. She felt like that her sister in the show knew about her, but didn't try to come find her. So that's where the grudges come in. And then the guilt of knowing that what you thought the situation wasn't actually that. So it leads you to ask for forgiveness. It leads you to say, I'm sorry. And you see the family, even though we were shaken, we come back because a family that prays together stays together. So the power of prayer and forgiveness is what's displayed through Grief, Grudges, and Guilt. And it's a powerful production. It's different every time they put it on. We've been putting it on since November 2024. We traveled across Alabama. We went into Georgia and we went into Florida with it. And it's still going. I'm just on a pause because I have a gospel explosion I'm working on. And I've learned that at 41 years old, my mind won't let me do too much. Sometimes I have to stop something and then do this, complete it, and then go back to it. So I'm on a pause because I ran for over a year and a half with that stage play, getting it out there, and I was tired. I was tired. But the feedback and the support I got from there, stepping into states and cities who had never heard of me, didn't know who I was, and they came out and supported, packed out. There wasn't a show we went into and we had an empty house. So for that, I tell God, I thank you because I remember when I first started and traveled all the way to Meridian, Mississippi with one of my shows, and it was like 40 people in the building. I remember just going 20 miles down the road. Now, one of my cast members, he says it was 9 people at that show, but he's lying. I don't care what he says. It was a good 30. It was a good 30. Yeah, there was 30 people in there. But to see now, to enter into a building and it's 700 and something people in the building to see my production, and they on a standing ovation when we come out at the end to step into a neighboring city, and I do a two-nighter. I had a Saturday and Sunday show, Greenville, Alabama. Shout out to Butler County. They sold out my Saturday night show. Sunday night was 100 tickets away from being sold out, but it was Super Bowl Sunday, so I told them I'll take that. I'll take that. So
Wow.
yeah, to see the growth. It's all about seeing growth. It's all about seeing growth. And I may not be where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. So
Woo!
yeah. Mm.
Oh, you listen. And so in 2025, is that when you started your podcast, the Fed Up show?
Yes, live on the Fed Up Show. Yes, it's been in the works, but again, I found my ADHD won't let me. It won't let me do right sometimes. So I kept putting it to the back burner. Kept putting it to the back burner, and my cousin Mitchell Sneed, who's also in my production, he kept telling me, "Cuz no, pick it up, go do it." He has a podcast too. Whoever needs this podcast, y'all go follow him, Mitchell Sneed. But yeah, he told me, he was like, you have a whole production company. Your production company is more than your stage plays. You have too many gifts and talents to just sit on one. It's time to open that door and step out. And one platform may get you to elevate faster on the other platform. So so with that, I stepped out and I started live on the Fed Up Show. And now I'm getting a lot of inboxes like, hey, how are you getting these celebrities on your show? Man, listen, either you're gonna ignore me, block me, say yes, or say no. Okay. The only thing I'm scared of is the Lord and four-legged dogs. Okay, that's it. And emphasis on the four-legged. I can deal with the two-legged. The four-legged, yeah. But so yeah, I go in their DMs or I find their email addresses on their pages, and I send invites. My assistant Brianna sends invites, inbox messages, and I just step out there. It's all about stepping out on faith. I operate on crazy faith. And I tell people I believe what God told me, that He will keep His promises. So therefore, I don't feel like He gave me all these gifts and talents to fail me. And so, hey, I want to make sure they know I am who I say I am. Okay, you may not have heard of me yet, but I am who I say I am.
The I am. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, what when you decided, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. 2025, I am launching the podcast. How did you come up with your name? Oh, it's okay. Let's take our time. Hold on, you guys.
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Okay, I can.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So when you launched your podcast in 2025, how did you come up with the name?
I call myself Miss Fed Up. So therefore, it was easy live on the Fed Up Show. Because when I first started in 2011, before the Facebook Live came about, before monetization came about, and all of that, I would post videos where I would do little segments, little skits with me. I would have my live band behind me playing. I would have guests on like my cousins, anybody, just have me, be set up in my mama's kitchen, in my mom and dad's kitchen. I would be in my mom and dad's kitchen. I would turn it into a talk show stage, and I'll be in there doing my little thing. And I was having what I call the Fed Up moments. And I would speak about moments that were going on the news or in the community, in our city, in my local hometown. I would speak on those things, and I'm fed up with it, And so Fed Up Show developed from that. I would be out and people like, "What up, Miss Fed Up?" And I was like, "Oh, wait a minute. Okay, then we got some." Yeah, so I went down to the DMV and I put it on my tag too. So my tag says Miss Fed Up. I went to the state of Alabama and I paid for it to make sure it's stamped in mine, Miss Fed Up. So when I first started, it was Miss Fed Up Show. And then when I got of age, when I got older and I dropped the show. Sometimes I just refer to myself as Miss Fed Up. But Live on the Fed Up Show came from there. You're live with the Fed Up Show. That's who I am. So that's where it came from.
Come on. I love it. Miss Fed Up. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, it's funny that you said that you started in your mom's kitchen, because I started in my kitchen, live with Vicky P. I started in my kitchen because I was like, we were like, where are we going to film? Because at first I was doing in-person interviews. So we transformed my whole kitchen, and you would have never thought that it was a kitchen. You would have thought it was a studio. So that's so funny because you do what you have to do. You understand? You do what you have to do to get where you need to be at that time. And then it just flourished from that. So we have a lot in common when it comes to that. So let's talk about how do you prepare for an interview?
Just like you did, because I didn't give you none of that information you had on me. Okay, so you went and did some research. You went and did some research. So I researched. And then now, for those who reach out to me to come on, I do ask them if I don't know them or if I haven't followed them or don't know anything about them. I ask them for a little information on them so I can build my questions from that. And then sometimes, let me tell you something. I just learned. Well, I didn't just learn. I just told myself I got to stop being a procrastinator. Because sometimes my life starts at 7. Man, I walk into the house at 6:45, rushing, cussing, and throwing stuff, trying to get set up and ready. And I'm like, I knew this was coming. Thursday was coming since last Thursday, and I'm still doing the same foolery. And so, like right now, I call this my podcast corner. This is a corner side of my den, actually, that I have. I have my table. I have my stand with my magazine. That was my first magazine feature cover. I have my always dead iPad up under here. And this is my corner. This is where I do my work from. And then sometimes I will run over to my mother's house if I want a different scenery. I go to my parents' house because my mom has this immaculate walk-in closet. It's just real nice, honey. And so I go in there and I set up in her closet. I move her big picture out the way so it's not showing. But I go sit up in her closet. I go back there and set up on her she shed deck, honey, on her back porch, and I turn it into an area. I try to change my scenery. It just depends. And so, and then her Wi-Fi is better than mine too. So that's why I really go over there sometimes. But I do my research. I do my research, and I come up with my questions. And I want it to be just like this. I want it to be a natural conversation. I wanted to the whole mission behind the Fed Up Show, live on the Fed Up Show, is for others to be able to see examples of people turning their dreams into reality. A platform where people can also, who aren't afraid to do so or who aren't trying to gatekeep the information, people who will come on and give inspirational advice, some steps they took to get to where they are, and they're not afraid to tell it to somebody else, so that those who are coming behind us, who are wanting to do the same thing, now they have a blueprint. They have some tasks they can put on the vision board to try to complete. If they're trying to be an actor, lawyer, writer, producer, director, host of a podcast, whatever it is they're trying to do. So that's the mission behind Live on the Fed Up Show. And I'm grateful and thankful that, like I said, to reach out to celebrities that we watch on TV, like we watching these people on TV, like I'm a fan, and for them to actually respond to me and say yes, I'm like, oh, sucky now. Hold on, Jesus, I see you, okay. So that's why I tell them, let me be an example too, that faith without work is dead, and that there is power in prayer. If you write it out and make it plain, I'm telling you. And if he sees you putting in the work, he will grant you the desires of your heart if it's meant for you. If it's meant for you. So and I hate when people see others doing things that they're doing, and then they say you're copycatting or find your own lane. Listen, you weren't the first to ride that lane, okay? You weren't the first to do what you're doing, okay? So if that's the case, you're copycatting and jumping in lanes too. So yeah, it's crazy. It's enough out here for everybody. And I want to see everybody there. I don't even care if I don't know you. I don't even know you. I don't know how we get connected on Facebook, but I don't even know you. But I want to see you blow up and win in whatever capacity it is that you want to blow up in and do whatever level you wanted to go to. I pray it times 10. God blesses abundantly, because why not? It's enough for everybody. It's more than one actor out there. There's more than one actress out there. It's more than one lawyer, more than one doctor. It's more than one McDonald's. Okay, it's more than one Burger King. So I don't understand why people get upset when others start creating a lane of their own, because you do something one way. That don't mean I might not do it the same way you do it. Hey, I'm not worried about a competition. It's not competition. You know what I'm saying? You do you, I do me. Because there's only one Miss Fed Up, and it's only one Miss Vicky P. Okay, so yeah, that's how I prepare. Yeah. Take your interview back, because I get to talking. I'm trying to tell you now. I talk. I don't mind talking.
But now you saying some stuff. You are saying some stuff because you are the first podcaster, talk show host that I've interviewed out of the 5 years that I have been podcasting. And I felt like it would be very interesting to know how, you the first one. And I felt like, I was like, this would be very interesting to see and hear how another podcaster thinks. Like, I'm with you. I like to interview, my platform is solely for I interview Southern Soul artists. Now, I love interviewing the new Southern Soul artists. Give them a platform. Because the older the ones that are already very established, they already have a huge platform. So they don't have to come on Live with Vicky P, the little Live with Vicky P show, because they already got their. So my platform are for the new Southern Soul artists, to give them a platform, because we all don't have the same audience. We do not have the same audience. So get them on here. And then the same way with businesses. I like to interview businesses. Let's get them out there. Let's promote the businesses, nonprofit organizations. I like to do collaborations, but everybody's not like that. And I had to learn, like you said, there are people that will not tell you anything.
Yes.
I'm like, why?
Yes. And I'm going to tell you something. I like what you said about who you were bringing on. That's how I started. Everybody that's in my hometown that was doing something, that had their own business, events or whatever it is, I reached out to them. Hey, you want to come on? Yeah. Now, this is the thing. I like to try to, not try. I like to keep it real. Okay. When people know you, or they grew up with you, or you're from the same place, they doubt that your platform is worth them coming on to. Yeah. Yeah. And so, a lot of them like, no, I'm good. So my thing is, when I'm out promote my shows and people bring me on and they interview me, I'm paying those people. They are influencers. I pay them to interview me. So when I put up a sheet and says $75 for me to interview you and help promote your show to a broader fan base, the eyes, the side eyes, and the what? Look, I pay way more than $75 when these people bring me on their stuff. Okay, when I promote Fed Up Productions, I gotta pay for it. I'm paying for it. You know what I'm saying? And so people have built their platforms. Now, what I do now, if I know you and I've watched you on social media and I know you just like me trying to build, then hey, I'm gonna discount it, or I'm gonna say, hey, let's do a job, a trade. You share my flyer and stuff for my show coming up, and I'll do this for you. It's called helping each other grow. But I don't want my platform to get so big that I forget the now. And a lot of people have. I know a lot of people with big followings who you reach out to, and listen, they forget how they started. But I tell them, what I'm saying, my thing is, I have over 13,000 followers, but my page is generating 1 million views in 28 days. So that's a million people. That's over 1 million people that's traffic coming through. That's probably not looking at your page, that didn't even know you had a book that you wrote, or didn't even know you had a job I mean, the business that you've opened, but now you come on and those many people that's watching, seeing what I'm doing, I don't care if they even being nosed. I don't care. They
Oh,
see
me
me,
either.
and now they know about your book, they know about your business and all that. But I'm gonna tell you what has happened over the last week and a half now. I get messages and reached out to like, hey, you got a date available? I want to come on. And I ask myself, why now though? And it's sad that it'll take for people to see a celebrity, people who they feel are famous and everything,
Before,
support
mhm,
you, and then all of a sudden now you're worthy of their support. It
mhm.
shouldn't be that way because guess what? We made those people famous. We was watching their shows. We were sharing stuff off of their Facebook page. We made these people on social media famous
Yes.
because we share they stuff, but you would see me do the exact same thing and you won't even hit the share button. So
Oh,
that's the platform is for us. You know what I'm saying? It is for us. It's for those just like me who are trying to build something, who is trying to get ahead and make their dream a reality. This is what it's for.
yeah.
And I bring on the celebrities just because they've made it. So for some of them to be humble enough to say yes, that means
Yes.
something. That means a
Yes.
lot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That means a lot. And I don't
Right.
take that for granted. That is something. When
Right.
a
It is.
celebrity actually says my name and shouts me out and make a whole video to
Yeah,
shout me out, that means something.
it
But
does.
I want everybody who is trying, who's making the steps, taking the steps to build their legacy, build their dream, or whatever it is they're trying to do. I want them to understand that the beginning, the middle, and the end is all a part of the story. Just like
Mm,
your product and what you're doing is worthy, the next person's is worthy too. And if
that's
we can
right.
clap, cheer, and push each other, then
That's right.
we all can be social
Yeah.
media influencers and with million followers and so forth. Everything. Somebody told me the other day, "Oh, girl, you're gonna be rich, rich and famous." One day. I'm not looking to be rich. I'm looking to build something that where when I'm done, my son who's coming behind me, who has a dream, now he doesn't
Yeah.
have to go through the struggle I went through to make mine come true. Yeah, I want him to struggle, but I don't want him to struggle a whole lot. Now he can stand on mama's foundation and he got a leg up. That's what it is. That now I have a platform and the power to open the door and bring somebody else in. Um, that's
Right.
that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to be in a position to where I can open that door for the next Miss Vicky P, for the next Miss Fed Up, for the next whoever to be able to walk through and don't have to go through the same struggles we went through. Because I'm telling you, I went to plenty cities and towns, and they looking like, girl, who is you? Man, we ain't gonna pay no $25 no ticket to come see no play. Who are you? We ain't seen you on TV. You know what I'm saying? but but I tell you, I still walk in there like I am who I am. Like you don't know me as a celebrity yet, but I am one.
Come
Yeah.
on.
And when
Come
I'm
on.
done, if you give me the microphone and give me the opportunity to sell myself, oh, it's over with.
That's
It's
me.
over with.
That's
It's over
me,
with.
girl. I'm
Yeah.
booked and busy. Booked
I've been there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So
And I
I appreciate you.
and and I love what you said about how celebrities, they have been there, done that now. Okay. It is when they do say yes to come back on, that is a blessing because
Mhm.
we do need to see, okay, this is what they came from, but look at where they're at now. Because it can happen to any of us. And another thing that you said, like I used to think, in my hometown, I used to be like, well, they don't really watch Live with Vicky P. They don't really support Live with Vicky P. But then it's been a couple times that I've gone back home, and people who I never would have thought watched Live with Vicky P was like, hey, Vicky. My name is Vicky. So Vicky P is my podcast name. But now everybody call me Vicky P. So
Uh-huh.
I think funny. Even my aunts and my uncles call me
Yes.
Vicky P, right?
Respect it.
So
Yes.
I had people, I was getting out the car and I know them. We was like, hey, how you doing? And they was like, hey girl, I love your show. I was like, you do? They
Yes.
say, yeah, I watch it
Yes.
faithfully. And I said this, I told my husband, I said, well, I know somebody's watching it because
Hello.
numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. People lie, but numbers
But
don't.
numbers
Okay. Yes. They
don't
might not
lie.
hit the share button, they might not hit like, but guess what? When I hit that page, it counted. It counted.
So
Facebook
come
counted.
on.
It don't matter. You ain't got to do nothing else. Facebook counted that eye. That eye. It saw you. It saw you. So yeah, and that's
Yeah.
the thing too. I have a lot of supporters in my hometown. I'm grateful for them. Who actually are behind me. And I tell you, you have to know who actually for you. Because everybody ain't for you. Everybody ain't rooting for you. It don't matter if y'all was in kindergarten together. None of that. Everybody is not rooting for you. I'm thankful for the local support base that I do have because a lot of them they have connections to certain things that I didn't or don't, and they offer it up. They offer it up without even me
Mm-hmm.
asking, and I appreciate that.
Yep.
I thank them for
Mm-hmm.
it. And but I did. A pastor told me in Mobile when I did my Mobile show, he was the first one to tell me, a prophet was not honored in his own hometown. So this is nothing new.
Right.
This is good. He said, this didn't start with you. So stop being offended. Stop having your little feelings hurt by it because this is bigger than you. Okay. This was happening way back then. It's
That's
in the
right.
Bible. And my cousin told me, he said, you got to understand that your target base, your target market is not home. Your target market is the world. It's the world is who you, that's it. And it'll be
Yeah.
strangers who are going to put you in that position that you're trying to get to quicker than it will be
Yes.
somebody you know. So
Yes.
so yeah, thankful for the home base, and I'm with you. Let me tell you something. I just told somebody the other day, went to the basketball game last week, didn't have to pay to get in. My boy said, oh no, that been fed up. I got her. She with me. I got you got me?
Yes.
What I'm talking about? I appreciate you. Hey,
Yes. I appreciate it too, girl.
boom. Shoot, my lunch today was free. I pulled up to the drive-thru. He was like, "Me fed up." I'm like, "What up?" He's like, "What you getting?" I told him,
Appreciate it.
"You good? Your money ain't good here. You good?" I'm like,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
appreciate you. And then now I have
Yes.
a lot of people that's reaching out from home that wants some of my t-shirts with my logo and my brand on it. And so I appreciate that. I'm grateful and thankful for that. And I tell them, man, I'm telling you, when I make it, we make it.
Wait,
Best believe
come
it.
on.
Don't be
I
calling for
believe you.
$20 and stuff now. Don't be calling
Come
for $20. But I say we make it, that means if you need a job or you try to do something, I'm gonna get you connected. Don't be calling me for no money when I make it, make it. the,
Because if
I
it
do
don't make
sponsorship.
money,
Yeah,
if it don't make money, it don't make sense.
I do
Come on.
sponsorships now because hey, I thank God for the sponsorships I've received over the way. So I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna give back now. I'm gonna return the favor. But I don't be getting calling me talking about no loans and stuff now. Baby. Let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can get you a higher paying job or something, baby. Don't ask me for no money. I got things to do. My 11-year-old
Oh my
wears a
God.
size 11 men shoes and he wear men clothes. I ain't got no extra money.
Who you telling?
But
Who you
yes,
telling?
yes.
So
So shout out to the
you
hometown. Shout out to the hometown of Troy, Alabama. I appreciate y'all who rock with me.
and because I know you have to go, and I'm definitely gonna have to bring you back. Definitely.
Yeah.
When you don't have anything scheduled, nothing. So we can really die. We'll probably be on here for 2 hours. But the
I'm with
conversation
it.
is
I don't mind talking. Go ahead.
but the conversation is just so real. And so, I mean, everything that you're saying, it hits home, like every single thing that you're saying, like I said, when I started live with Vicky P, I knew how hard it was. When my sister and I, we started a nonprofit organization called the Boss Chicks of Augusta right after COVID. What we were trying to do is get, have networking back face to face because
Mm-hmm.
we had got away from face to face things. And
Mm-hmm.
so people were a little leery about it, no, we were having events or whatever. Then all of a sudden, boom, it took off. So when we would have these networking events, the main thing people would complain about was exposure, getting out there, and then for, like I said, people to know who they are, exposure. So I was like, okay, maybe I can come up with a show to help promote businesses. So that's how Live with Vicky P was birthed, to help promote businesses. Then came along a good old promoter, which is he's on here, Cardell Gunn, which is a Southern Soul promoter. I don't know where Cardell saw Live with Vicky P, but he saw Live with Vicky P somewhere. And
Shout out to Cordell. Yes.
yes, he reached out to Live with Vicky P, and he was like, I love what you're doing. Have you thought about interviewing Southern Soul artists? I was like, no. And so he was like, well, try it. That opened so many doors for me right then and there. And it's been like 5 years. So, and I'm having my 5th-year anniversary in August. So I definitely will be sending you an invitation, honey, to come and party with us. But I tell you, everything you said, I need. It's not going to be in Gaston. It's going to be in Atlanta. It's going to be in Atlanta.
But I like coming to the home of the stars, honey. Yes, that's right. Yes, send me that invite. I'm gonna have to get my driver though. I'm gonna have to call my cousin. That's my driver. I don't do heavy traffic. My anxiety doesn't let me drive in heavy traffic. Okay, I don't got old. All right, I don't got old now. Back in the day, I used to whip a whip anywhere, but now, heavy traffic. I have to pop a pill. I take back roads just about everywhere I go, and I'm usually gone every weekend promote. I take back roads because I can't do a busy interstate. I get to hyperventilating and having panic attacks, and I don't know where. That was the main reason I started going to see a therapist. And I'm on anxiety medicine. I can tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? This real truth. I'm on anxiety medicine. And the way I run to promote my shows, what I tell the pastors, they were like, "What? You visited 3 churches today in 2 different cities, and you got anxiety on the interstate?" Yeah, babe, I take the back road. My GPS is set to avoid highways. Okay, I don't care how long it takes me to get there. Me and the Lord gonna ride out with this gospel music soundtrack that I'm listening to, and I'm gonna ride them back roads and look at the deers and the woods and all that there. And guess what? I'm gonna drive comfortably without having a panic attack. And I don't care if it took me an extra hour and a half to get there. Oh well, I got here safely. Okay. On the interstate, they're gonna meet me at the hospital because I can't. So if it's gonna be in Atlanta, I'm gonna call my cousin and I'm gonna tell him let's roll. He gonna be ready to ride. He stay ready.
But listen, I'm like that about Birmingham. Oh my God. Birmingham to me is the worst. It's worse than Atlanta to me.
And the roads toe up.
I just cannot.
The roads toe up and it's busy. So that's a bad combination. That's a bad combination.
But anyway, you've shared so much insight tonight, and I know the listeners are on 10 with this interview. I mean, I know they're going to walk away with something. But before I let you go,
yes, ma'am.
Let everybody know how they can connect with you, support your work, and tap into what you're building next.
Yes, follow me on Facebook under Makelia LaRee. Makelia LaRee. You can type in Miss Fed Up too. It'll bring my page up as well. On Instagram, I'm under Fed Up Show. Fed Up _show. I'm working on a YouTube channel, and I'm working on building my TikTok and my Instagram platform. I'm so addicted to Facebook. I've been on Facebook for almost 30 years now. And so it's like that toxic love you have with somebody that you know you don't supposed to be this loyal to them, but you love them, you know. I love Facebook, man. That's where my platform. That's my following, and it's easy for me to maneuver it. So, but yes, and then my website is www.makelialaree.com. And to book me for any type of hosting, guest appearances, or anything, you can send an email to hello@makelialaree.com.
Did y'all hear that? Go and follow her right now. Thank you so much. Oh, let's talk about the Gospel Explosion. When is the Gospel Explosion?
Yes, the Fed Up Gospel Explosion will take place on April the 18th in Troy, Alabama at the Crosby Theater on Troy University campus. The doors open at 5 and the show starts at 6. Tickets are on eventbrite.com. For those that reside near Troy, Alabama or Ozark, Alabama, tickets are in Troy, Alabama at Flo's Kitchen Restaurant. And in Ozark, the tickets are at Crow's Chicken Restaurant in Ozark. And general admission is 25 and VIP is 35. VIP is front section seating plus a picture with the headliners. The headliners I have are the viral sensation, the Brown Four out of Memphis, Tennessee. If you're not following them, follow them on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else. The Brown Four. Them children can sing. Do you hear me? And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have them down here. And then I have individual performers as well, artists that are coming out of Montgomery, Alabama, Letitia Ezell, Kimberly McCants. I have an artist coming out of Panama City, Florida, Miss Katana Smiley. I have an artist coming all the way from Mobile, Alabama, Miss Ebony Jarman. I have a artist coming out of Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Destiny Reeves. I have a artist coming out of Valley, Alabama, Jamari in Poland. A young lady coming out of Dothan, Alabama, Shakoria Marsh. And I believe I hit everybody. And then I have the New Hope choir that are out. They are out of Brundage, Alabama, that are coming. So, and then I'm also celebrating and acknowledging and awarding, honoring a few people. I have 7 honorees that I'm going to honor, 2 Lifetime Achievement Award honorees, Humanitarian Award, Youth Entrepreneur Award, Trailblazer Award, and the Impact Award, and just honoring people who have made a difference in the community. And I'm honoring 3 different mayors out of 3 different surrounding cities that were the first Black mayors in their city. So I'm excited about that, to shine a light on them. I'm a person of this community. I'm a person that loves to see us win. Okay. I say it quickly and proudly. I love all races, but my race, baby, I let them down. You hear me? So I try to do my best to make sure that flashlight shine on them as much as I can. So yes, it's going to be a night of celebration, praise, and worship. And if you've never experienced a fed up experience, it's one to experience. My mom and dad tell me all the time, where you come up with this stuff? Like, your mind, child. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't go to class for it. None of that. I'm an entertainer. I want to entertain. I want to inspire people, entertain people, educate people. And so, hey, I watch and I learn my craft. I study my craft. I study other people that do what I do. I studied the BET Awards. I watched it all my life. So when you step into the theater, you're gonna feel like you're in LA or Atlanta. And that's what I like, to hear people from where I'm from when they step into one of my red carpet debuts and they say, girl, I thought I was in Atlanta. This felt like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I appreciate it, because that's what I aim to do, to give you that. I'm not going to tell something just because it's where I'm from. Everything I do, I normally do a red carpet event because I like to put on a gown, baby. Me and a dress and my makeup on. Ooh, I'm a different person. And my hair, I drop my hair be down. So it don't be a ponytail. So I walk different, talk different, act different. Well, okay. Yes, honey, and do. Yes. But yeah, so come to the Gospel Explosion if you can. And if you are on here and you're near Meridian, Mississippi, we will be in Meridian, Mississippi the weekend of Juneteenth at the Temple Theater. We're coming down with my play, Grief, Grudges, and Guilt. High Point, North Carolina. We will be that way August the 8th in North Carolina. And I'm working on 2 shows now that I'm trying to get confirmed, locked in, and booked for May 16th and June 13th for Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So yeah, so stay tuned, follow me, and I hope I get to meet you in person. And know I am just like this in person. I cut up. I ain't real foolish. Nobody was a stranger. Nobody was a stranger to me, baby. Don't walk up on me like you know me, because I'm gonna act like we cousins. I ain't lying.
Girl, I have really, really enjoyed this. We're gonna have to run it back. We are locked in. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Now you get to that basketball game.
I am. Right. They'll call me 5 times. All right, I am. I appreciate you. Hey, look, this is what juggling multiple hats look like. It is what it is. And matter of fact, let me see. I'm ready. I got my jersey right here. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and slide this jersey right on. And now I go into basketball coach mode, okay?
I
So
love
I'm gonna run on up out of here. I appreciate you having me. I enjoyed you. Keep doing what you're doing because Vicky P podcast is a podcast that you should appreciate being able to come on to. Yeah, this is where it's at. Yeah, she is somebody. You hear
I
me?
love it.
So I thank you, Miss Vicky
Yes,
P,
ma'am.
for having me on your platform and to your audience. Hey, y'all come follow
Girl,
me.
hey.
It's your girl Makelia LaRee, aka Miss Fed Up Show. I enjoyed y'all. I holla. Peace.
Oh my God, she is the bomb. I absolutely love this interview. It is just to have another female on here that literally thinks like you. And we have some of the same interests is amazing. Now I have a little bit of promoting to do. So let's see what we have. Proudly brought to you by Cadillac Man Entertainment, first annual Southern Soul Podcast Fest, and Cadillac Man's 68th birthday bash. It's going to be March the 21st. Doors open at 7 p.m. Showtime starts at 9. General admission is $20. It's going to be certificate of appreciation moment for all podcast attendees. Live performances by artists that attend, music by DJ Twilight. I'm sorry, Twilight. So, you guys, this is going to be in Opelika, Alabama. So, if you are interested in more details, you can go to Cadillac Man's social media page and you can message him. This is going to be a very nice event. It's going to be a red and black event, and myself and my hubby will be in the house. Okay. Influence her business brunch and award ceremony, Denim and Pearls, built, polished, expanded. It's June 27th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Oxford Civic Center in Oxford, Alabama. So I don't know whether you guys can see the little writing or whatever, but if you're interested in any vending opportunity or ticket information, you can go to Influence Her on Facebook or Marquita Rucker on Facebook. This is going to be an event to remember. This is where Georgia meets Alabama, and I'm super excited, and I will be the host of this event. I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. This was amazing. And next week, same time, same place. Next week, I will be interviewing. I have several interviews next week. I have 2. Be Locked out of Lincoln, Georgia. She is a hairstylist. And I think I have T. Rayner and Bad News all in one night. So you guys know that's going to be an awesome interview. So listen, y'all have a good week. Stay prayed up. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Keep showing up because I appreciate you guys. And it's always alive. It's always a vibe and a live show on the Live with Vicky P. Good night. If you're interested in an interview, you can give me a call, 706-318-4023.
It's your boy Fat Daddy. I gotta tell y'all about this country girl I met. Man, she's a country girl. Ooh yeah, she's a country girl, y'all. Listen, let me tell you about this story real quick. I met a little country girl. Oh, she had some good loving. Oh, she had some good loving, yeah. And she rocked my world. I met a little country met this sweet little lady. Yeah. She was a country girl. She cooked them collard greens. Lord, it's some sweet cornbread. Said it tastes so good to me. Best cooking I ever had. Yeah, I met a little country girl. Oh yeah. Oh, she had some good loving. Oh, she had some good loving. She rocked my world. I met a little country girl. Oh, she had some good loving. Real good love. Oh, she had some good loving. Oh, yeah. And she rocked my world. I fell in love with her. First time I saw her face. Big old thighs. And everything is in the right place. So she whooped that thing on me. Lord, I almost lost my mind. Best loving I ever had. Lord, I gotta make her mine. Yeah, I'm a little country girl. Ooh, oh, she has some good loving. She got some good loving. Oh, she has some good loving. Said it's too good, babe. She rocked my world. I met a little country girl. A country girl. Oh, she has some good loving. Too good to be true. Oh, she has some good loving. Ooh, she got some good loving. She rocked my world. Hold on, what? TK Soul calling me. What's up, TK?
I told you, Fat Daddy, but you didn't listen to me. Told you about them country girls down in Mississippi. Look at you now, hook boy. Look like you're about to lose your mind. Got you searching with a flashlight in the daytime. All the little country girls.
A country girl. Oh, she has some good say she rock my world. Oh, she has some good loving. She got some good loving. She rock my world. I met a little country girl. A country girl. Oh, she has some good said it's too good to be. Oh, she has some good loving. Ooh, she got some good she rock my world. Nah. Said these country girls got it good, I see.